So let me start off what I got in the vise. I have a Daiichi 1190, which is basically a standard dry fly hook, barbless. I've put a small 2mm tungsten bead, black bead on there, and I've put a little tungsten jig bead on there, or tungsten off jig, or whatever you want to call it. And with this little bead we can make any normal hook into a jig hook. So I'll start off with some Phoebus stomach thread. I'll tie that on. Trim away the excess. Oops. Everything. And I'll have to get in the way with my hands here. I'll turn the jig hook around so that it's pointing upwards. There we go. Make sure that's tight. Then I'll go back a little bit. And what I'll actually do is I'll take some varnish, put just a little bit on there, just to make it stronger. Now I'm going to tie in the tail, which I'll use some Coq de Leon for the tail. I'm going to tie in the tail fairly short, since it is a mayfly. Couple of wraps, shirts on top, correct length, looks good. Tie that down. Go back up, trim away the excess. Now I'll use the stomach thread to create a taper in the body. And then I'll tie in a little synthetic quill, come on a little sheet like this. They're from Troutline, and we also have them from another brand, Eike. They're really great as well. So I'll take the synthetic quill, tie it in underneath. Tie that down. Again with the creating the taper with the thread. I'll just take the synthetic quill, wrap forward, and as you can see, that creates a really nice segmented body. It's very simple, looks realistic, and it's really tough. Okay, I'll just give that one wrap and one wrap in front. Make sure I don't trim it off too short. I'll trim away the excess. And actually I'll put that synthetic quill on the side because I can tie it on the fly with that. Now I'll take some tying thread. In this case I'll use Phoebus in a 60 knot. Start off my thread between the small bead and the jig bead. And go back, carefully trimming away my tying thread, and I'll tie off the stomach thread like so. Get rid of the stomach thread or floss. And the last thing we need to do is put a little bit of dubbing to create a thorax. And for this I'll use the Troutline Squirrel Hybrid dubbing, just in a natural color. It's a really nice spiky dubbing. And you only need a little bit. I'll dub that on. not too tight. And again, you just need a little bit. I'll dub quite loosely because I want it nice and spiky. Okay. Go in between, go around. That's it. You just need to whip finish. I'm doing this in between the 2 beads. Trim away my tying thread. And again, I like durable fly, so I'll take a little bit of varnish. Just a drop on my needle. Secure the tying thread. And lastly, one of my favorite tools is this little Stanfo dubbing rake. It has some Velcro on this side and a small comb on the other side. And I absolutely love this little tool. Just give it a little brush. Make the leg stand out. There's a fiber out there that's a little bit too long. Get rid of it. And we're done. So there we have it. Top of the fly. This is my favorite Mayfly Nymph. It's really easy to tie. It looks realistic. And because it rides hook point up, you don't get stuck in between rocks and stuff like that. So my absolute favorite. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please, if you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Check us out next time.